So Belmont certainly going to be a challenge today for the orange and blue. Auburn comes out in the white uniforms, Navy riding orange trim. Belmont comes out in the road blues today, white riding red trim. Ball is in the air. Unique Thompson wins the tip over Luley, and the Tigers will work to the baskets to our right on your radio dial. Kyra Lowry runs the point. Belmont opens up in his own defense. Swung around left side to Honesty Scott Grayson. She'll penetrate baseline. Mid-range jumper miss. And the putback miss by Jayla Jordan. Another offensive rebound from Unique Thompson. It misses off the left side of the rim. Too strong on 3 shots for Auburn. First offensive possession today for Belmont. They work it to the left wing in Kinney. Kinney takes Annie Hughes. Around Hughes. Reverse layup. Hit the bottom of the rim, and Hughes gets the rebound. Kyra Lowry on the break underneath the basket. Honesty Scott Grayson gets the reverse layup to go. Tigers on the board, 2-0.
Nice assist that time by Lowry. It was a good catch as well.
Kyra Lowry starting every game this season for Auburn at the point guard position. She'll lead the 1-3-1 defense for Auburn in the zone. Belmont works it around the Jones for a left corner 3. Backside and miss by Chin. Unique Thompson with her first rebound of the day. She has 12 away from 1,000 career rebounds. Ball lobbed at the top. It's tipped by Belmont and Jones, and Belmont has it on the break. Jones all the way. The hole stuffed from behind by Unique Thompson, and the ball deflected out of bounds as Kinney tried to deflect it off Honesty Scott Grayson. When she did, Larry, it went off of Kinney's leg.
That was all caused by Annie Hughes' hustles. She could have given up the easy layup, but she came down and forced the turnover. Great hustle play. Auburn
got away with a travel there, and the ball's deflected out of bounds. Auburn will keep it underneath the basket, kicked away after Hughes looked to go to Unique Thompson. Tigers will throw it in baseline right ahead of Belmont, 2-0 with 8:34 to play first quarter. On the inbound is Kyra Lowry. Lob to the top in Jayla Jordan, and overthrew it. Another steal for Kinney. Auburn has a couple of turnovers the last few possessions. Cross court to Tootie Jones for a 3. Rimmed in and out. Rebound muscled down for was Jayla Jordan. Jordan with 2 boards today. Scott Grayson with a crossover right wing controlling for Auburn. She's trapped and threw it away by Kinney. Kinney, outlet to Jones. Jones on the breakaway. Nice pass inside the Chin, off the glass and in. Tied at 2.
Auburn's got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. That's 3 turnovers real quick. There's 4.
And another turnover this time forced by Jones. Lob pass forward, Kinney. Underneath, left hand, layup good, and that'll force Auburn into a timeout. Jamie Lynn Kinney with a beautiful Belmont leads to make.
Well, they just got to take care of the basketball because Belmont's not doing anything that's forcing the turnovers. It's almost unforced. Auburn's just got to not be so lackadaisical starting this game.
Romy Levy into the game for Auburn. Helps Kyra Lowry break the press. And a trap coming. Bounce pass underneath. Nice look to Unique Thompson. Uncontested and lays it in off the right side.
Another good assist by Lowry.
Tied at 4 with 7:30 left in the first quarter. Tigers will trap at half court. Bounce pass around to Wells. And Wells will walk it up to run the point. Into the high post to Chin. Back out. Chin to Jones. Jones will penetrate. Back out. Catch and shoot 3 from Chin. Splash. Conley Chin has 5 out of Jackson Academy in Jackson, Mississippi, and a 3-point lead for Belmont. Tigers break the press to Wells. 12-foot jumper. Miss, but a foul on the play by Sanaya Wells at the free throw line. And the foul on Tootie Jones, and Wells will shoot a pair of free throws. Wells been a good free throw shooter this year for Auburn.
With this full court trap that Belmont is doing, the middle's open. Auburn is getting it in the middle and then taking it to the basket. And that's the way you beat it and you punish them.
Sanaya Wells with a first made free throw of the day. Trims his Belmont lead down to 2. Auburn shot 15 for 18 Thursday night against North Florida. Second free throw off the back iron and miss. Rebound pulled down by Chin. Chin playing well today for Belmont. Chin at the top of the key. Goes back to Wells to run the point. Wells picks up the dribble, goes to Chin right wing, and Chin shuffled her feet.
And by the way, you know Tootie is from Troy, Alabama.
Yep, Charles Henderson High School, and a 2-time All-State selection, and part of a Charles Henderson team that went 29-0 and won the Class 5A state championship.
She's a good player.
Sanaya Wells back to Elena Rice to run the point. Rice directing traffic Lining the Tigers up in a line. They break it. Go to Levy outside for a three from Grayson. It missed. Levy got the rebound, fell down on the shot. It was missed, and the rebound pulled in by Kenny. Kenny outlet underneath to Luley. Luley's shot missed, and Levy with another board. Levy will bring it up the floor for the Tigers. Defended well by Wells. Tigers trail by 2, 7-5 with 6:14 left in the first quarter. Top of the key, Rice goes to Scott Grayson. Running off the catch, went to the basket, made the shot, and was fouled on the way down. And one play coming for Honesty Scott Grayson and a chance to take the lead.
One thing, Britt, you notice when Levy got the rebound and she shot and she fell to the ground, it's because she got bumped. Coach Flo has talked about that. What Levy's got to do is get a little more strength, a little more weight on her, and spread her legs a little bit more to have a better base when she lands. That way she doesn't get knocked to the ground so easily in the future.
Yeah, well, Levy, the 6'2 freshman out of Israel. Free throw good from Scott Grayson. Scott Grayson started the basketball game off strong with 5. She scored 16 in the last 2 games, Wednesday and Thursday. Tigers by 1, 8-7. Tigers trap at half court. Bruins break it, swung around right wing to Baird. High post. Back out to Baird, into the corner. Another 3-ball left short by Chin. Rebound battled for underneath by Cook, and she knocked it out of bounds, too hot to handle. Auburn basketball.
One thing that Belmont's not going to have trouble breaking our trap because they're a good trapping team themselves. Yeah. They practice against each other
every day.
Yeah. So they're going to be pretty good at breaking the press.
Well, they got good ball handlers, too, on the wing. Their guards are quick, and they know exactly where to go with the basketball. Levy and Rice bring it up the floor for Auburn. Tigers by 1, 8-7, 5.5 minutes to play first quarter. Wells on the left wing goes to Rice, top of the key, to Scott Grayson on the right side. At the point to Rice, inside to Levy, high post to Thompson, back out Rice for a contested 3, left short. Rebound got to by Scott Grayson. To Wells on the wing, drove baseline left, looked for a handoff to Unique Thompson, but Kenny was there for the takeaway. Driving in a head fake is Baird, dumps it back out to Kenny for a 3. No, off the front iron, no good. And a strong rebound by Unique Thompson. Thompson with her 3rd rebound today. Halfway through the first quarter, Levy goes right corner to Wells and thought it was deflected, but instead Levy just went high to avoid it being deflected, and that defensive pressure from Belmont forced Auburn to throw it away.
Auburn has taken away their full court press because you'll notice the last time down, they completely changed their full court press by defending the middle because that's where it's weak. But once you do that, you might as well take your press and take it home with you because it's going to be ineffective. Belmont's impressive. They're getting after it on defense. They forced Auburn into 6 turnovers. In the backcourt, picked up her dribbles. Kenny defended by Rice and a 10-second violation. And that's the 2nd turnover of the day for Belmont. Good defense that time by Auburn. Yeah, Kenny had the right idea bringing it up the left sideline, but picked up her dribble too soon. Zone defense. Rice running the points. Ooh, bounce pass in. Ball was kicked and couldn't handle it. Was Patton. Patton got the ball back, took it away from the defender. And the Tigers working to Levy and back out to Rice. 15 to shoot. Levy has the ball tipped up and goes to Cook. Cook will bring it up the floor, 3-on-3 the other way. Take it away from behind, out of bounds was Kia Patton. She knocks it away. Throw in for Belmont, baseline left. Substitutions onto the floor. Jones back on for Belmont. Kyra Lowry back on. Aisha Koulibaly coming on for the first time. Looks like Madison Bartley checked in as well for the Bruins. Wells throws it in. Gets it to a wide open Nikki Baird on the left wing, and she knocks home a 3. Auburn's got to cover somebody on the defensive end. 10-8 Bruins. Patton breaks the press, dribbles to the elbow, and back out to Lowry. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Back and forth basketball game. On the right wing, Scott Grayson, Auburn's leading scorer, takes it through traffic, puts up a shot, and Bartley was called for a block on the play. Her first foul, 13th foul for Belmont. Grayson did a good job taking the ball to the basket that time, and she's the one that forced the contact. But the defender's feet were not set, and that's why Auburn got a break that time.
One thing that's helping Auburn stay in this game, despite Belmont's impressive defense, is rebounding. Auburn's out rebounding the Bruins 11-3. First free throw in the air for Scott Grayson. It's good. Scott Grayson on the day, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Down 1 for the tie. It's good.
I'm really proud for Grayson because she sat out last year. It was a tough, tough year for her, but she hung in there, and now she's starring.
Well, she's starting to get her rhythm back. You know, the first couple of games, she didn't play bad, but she didn't have the point production that she's typically used to having, and she's put up 16 the last 2 games, already 7 today. Trap on the left wing. Hayes splits it. Right wing driving as Wells. Back out to the top, defended by Patton. Driving is Jones. To the corner for a 3. No. Missed by Hay. Rebound by Wells. She's trapped underneath. Got it to a wide open Conley Chin in the paint. And she knocks down the 5-footer. Bruins back up by 2. And Conley Chin's a good basketball player, folks. She's been fun to watch today for Belmont. Aisha Koulibaly around the defense. Dumps it off to Jordan inside.
Wow.
In contact was missed and pulled down by Chin. Belmont trying to build on a 2-point lead. Chin fakes, goes right, looks left, denied by Hughes. Finds Jones on a handoff to Wells on the right wing. Defended by Lowry, cutting to the basket. Underneath in the finish, Conley Chin. Oh, what a beautiful play over the Auburn defender. Chin, the leading scorer with 9 points, 14-10. Belmont leads Auburn, 2:55 to play. Annie Hughes driving in traffic, missed. Offensive rebound, put back missed by Jayla Jordan. Another board for Belmont. Wells controls. Goes top of the key to the left wing. To Baird on the wing. Inside back to Chin. Why not? She's the leading scorer. Over Koulibaly, off the basket and in.
That was a nice shot. I didn't think she had a chance to make that one, but she did.
Auburn 0 of their last 4, 1 of their last 7, and Belmont on a 6-0 run. Lowry throws it away looking for Koulibaly as Wells to the basket, makes the layup and 1, and Belmont on a run here at the end of the first quarter of play. Bruins playing well.
Just sloppy play by Auburn. I mean, 8 turnovers at this point is just so unlike Auburn.
Foul was on Kyra Lowry. That's her first, team first for Auburn. And Destiny Wells will go to the free throw line to shoot the and-1 shot. She has 4 points today, and she is a perfect 14 for 14 at the charity stripe this year. And missed her first, but Tootie Jones got the rebound. Jones, top of the key, 15 to shoot, 2:13 to play. Chin cutting to the basket, defended by Levy, and the rebound by Unique Thompson. Takes it away from Whitney Hay, and a foul called on Hay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they called a foul on that. That looked like
a jump ball.
Yeah, good jump ball. I'm not sure why they called that, but at this point, Auburn will take it because they're 8 points down and not playing well.
Tigers shooting only 25%, 3 of 12 from the field. Belmont 47%, 8 of 17. But Auburn turned the basketball over 8 times, and Belmont 9 points off of those turnovers. Tigers, Rice to Patton on the wing, inside to Thompson, back out Levy. Fakes right, goes left to the corner. Patton, shimmy down the lane, dump off to Thompson, and she finishes at the rim. Thompson with 4.
Beautiful dish pass that time. Penetration, broke the defense down, dished off to Unique.
Brought an 8-0 Belmont run. Bruins by 6. Jones and the Bruins quickly work it to the corner. Kinney back to Jones for a 3, and she knocks it down. Tootie Jones, the Alabama native, knocks down the triple. Belmont now 3 of 7 from deep today. In the lane, and driving and drawing the charge, Kia Patton drew it on Allison Luley, and that's Patton's first foul, second team foul for Auburn, and another Auburn turnover.
That's number 9.
Yeah, 9 turnovers first quarter of play for Auburn, and all the credit to Belmont. They are putting the pressure on the Auburn guards.
Our guards have got to learn how to just do a jump stop.
Jones driving right side of the lane, defended well by Levy and Thompson with another rebound. Thompson with 5 on the day, needs 13 to break 1,000. Right corner and a walk by Kia Patton. 10 turnovers for Auburn. And a lot of these, at least half of these, Larry, have been unforced.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. It's just like they're not into it mentally, which is inexplicable.
Belmont by 9 with 48 seconds left first quarter. Wells dumps it off to the corner to Hay for a triple. Count it. And Auburn's leaving the shooters open in the corner on both sides, and Belmont, to their credit, knocking him down. Belmont now 4 of 8 from 3. Levy, pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Bank is open for Romy. She's on the board with 2.
She did a jump stop and a little jumper instead of charging.
Makes it a 10-point game. This Belmont in the lead, 24-14. They can hold for the last shot in Destiny Wells. 15 seconds on the shot clock, ticking down to 10. With 8 seconds, Wells walks it up, driving past Elena Rice all the way to the hole, and whoa, what a move. Destiny Wells took her to school, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Belmont leads Auburn 26-14 after knocking down 7. Start the quarter, man, they've played well. All the credit to the Bruins, shooting 11 of 21, 9 points off turnovers. They swing it around left wing to Kinney, inside to Treese, back out to Wells. Wells on the dribble, goes inside again to the right lane. Driving is Kinney, dump off, nice play to Treese, but she couldn't finish. She was fouled on the play. She'll shoot 2. By the way, first half of Auburn basketball is brought to you by Southern Union State Community College. Move seamlessly to Auburn and complete a bachelor's degree in selected programs by taking courses at Southern Union and Auburn concurrently at Southern Union tuition rates. Let Southern Union put you on a path to the Plains. First free throw missed.
And Auburn came out of the timeout in a 1-3-1 zone to try to put more pressure out on the wings.
Second free throw in the air for the only senior on the roster in Treese, and she missed. Trap at half court by Kinney and Wells. Tigers break it to Sanaya Wells. Right side missed by Aisha Coulibaly. Mid-range from the free throw line. Outlet to Jones. Jones to the left wing to Wells to run the point. Gets a high screen. Dump wide open. Just threw it away underneath. She had Treese. She had Treese all the way to the basket. Just threw it too far.
Auburn's got to go down and run a good offensive set. We don't need Coulibaly shooting up there at the key. We either need Hughley taking it to the basket or get it inside to, that's a foul.
Honesty Scott Grayson took it in the paint. Had about an 8-foot jumper and was fouled on the way up.
Honesty Grayson, and I called her Hughley. Don't know where that came from. But anyway, we need Honesty taking it to the basket or get it inside to Unique, because that's going to be Auburn's 2 best scorers. Foul
is on Treese. That's her first foul. First team foul for Belmont. And the first free throw for Scott Grayson is good. Grayson perfect on the day. 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. She leads Auburn with 8 points. Second free throw in the air. Good.
Auburn just needs to play good, solid basketball and creep their way back into this game. And if they play good, solid basketball, they'll be able to catch up with them by halftime.
Belmont still, their ability to knock down shots is a threat to Auburn. 4 of 8 from 3. Trapped at half court, a little dump off pass, Wells to Kinney. Pass knocked in the air, run up under is Jones to the left corner and Hay. Hay lost the basketball to Unique Thompson with a takeaway. Lena Rice running the point in traffic, little jump stop, put up the shot and miss, put back, floater good by Unique Thompson. Shooter's touch underneath off the front of the rim. She has 6. 8-point game. Jones dribbles through a double team, back out to Wells. Wells to Kinney on the right wing. Couple Bruins waiting to substitute at the scorer's table. Chin thought about the 3, instead goes to Wells for a 3. She knocks it home. Destiny Wells, her first triple of the day. She has 9 points. 29-18 Bruins. Sanaya Wells lost the basketball for Auburn, tied up at half court with Tootie Jones, and the Tigers will keep it off the possession arrow. Coulibaly comes off for Auburn. Annie Hughes comes on Cook comes on for Belmont along with Nikki Baird. And Larry, that's what I was saying. The three ball from Belmont has been a factor. I mean, they're hitting them from the corners. They're hitting them from the perimeters. It really doesn't matter. If you give them open space, they're going to take it. They're going to make it.
And that's been the story of Auburn's preseason, and that is teams coming in here and shooting the lights out from three. And
it was similar to last season as well, Larry. Auburn has had that issue the last 2 seasons here in Auburn Arena. Tigers in the half court. Lowry, left wing to Scott Grayson, looking for Thompson inside and overthrew it. A steal for Belmont. Belmont's 12th takeaway, or excuse me, their 11th takeaway of the day. Destiny Wells running the point with 9 points today for the Bruins.
Auburn has gone into a man-to-man. That's how you stop the three-point shot, but you got to prevent that right there, and that's the drive to the basket.
Yeah, Wells took Lowry all the way to the basket, drew the foul, missed the left-handed layup. And for Lowry, that's her second, team second for the Tigers, and a freebie's coming up for Destiny Wells. And Wells coming in, she was a perfect 14 for 14 at the charity stripe, Larry. She's 0 for 1 today.
She's playing inspired here at Auburn because she's an Alabama girl.
First free throw good, yeah.
That free throw right there looked perfect.
Well, Wells actually from Lakeland, Tennessee, but nonetheless, still a good shooter, averaging 10 points a game, 40%. Field goal shooter on the year. Second free throw in the air. And rolls off the front, the back, and in. And the lead back up to 12 by Belmont. And their largest lead of the day, or excuse me, back up to 13, and that's their largest lead of the day. 31-18 leading Auburn. Sanaya Wells racing down the other way for Auburn. Mid-range missed at the charity stripe, and the rebound tip to Belmont. Taken away quickly. Honesty Scott Grayson, right hand off the basket and in. Scott Grayson with the steal and the deuce. She has 11 points. Ball knocked away at half court, and a steal by Robinson Wagoo to the basket. Sanaya Wells missed off the left side and make that Honesty Scott Grayson. Correction.
It was a great pass. She just missed it.
Destiny Wells around Robinson Wagoo. Out of control layup, missed and pulled down by Unique Thompson. Thompson with 8 rebounds today. Only needs 5 more to get to 1,000. She's at 995. Robinson Wagoo to Scott Grayson. To Wagoo at the top. A trap to Wells. Thompson inside. Wide open on the backside, but a foul as it was a double team. It looked like from Baird and Cook.
Well, they've been taught and prepared that when it goes inside the Unique, we need at least 2 people collapsing on her. So that means somebody's got to be open. If you can make the quick pass, you can get it there before the backside help comes.
Foul on the floor by Cook, her first, team second. Inbound to Scott Grayson, right wing. Back out Annie Hughes for a 3. No. And the rebound by Tootie Jones. Jones playing with good effort. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 points. Driving through traffic is Cook to the basket. Uncontested with a right hand and makes the layup. Lead back up to 13 for Belmont, tying the largest lead of the day. They back up off the press. Now they will trap on the perimeter. Wagoo to Annie Hughes from the charity stripe and good. Annie Hughes with the mid-range. She has 2. 33-22, 5.5 minutes left in the first half of play. Cook bringing it up half court to Jones. Cross court, right wing to Wells. Or excuse me, make that Kinney. Kinney driving. Her short shot missed. Defended by Unique Thompson, and Thompson with another rebound. Auburn has yet to make a 3 in this game today. They're 0 for 3 after a good night shooting on the perimeter Thursday night. And a steal and a takeaway by Tootie Jones. Knocked it away from Robinson Wagoo, and Wagoo knocked it out of bounds. And that is the 12th turnover of the day for Auburn. Inbound Kinney works it up the floor to Jones. Back to Kinney around an Auburn double team. Through the middle is Chin. To Kinney. To Jones. Jones, nobody around her. Takes one step and knocks down a deep jumper for 2.
We knew this Belmont team was good, but
they're
playing lights out.
shooting well and playing defense well, shooting 54%, 14 of 26 from the floor. High post to Thompson, to Wells, driving, back out to Wagoo. Swung left and taken away by Kinney. Kinney taking it to the basket, defended by Hughes underneath and drove the missed layup. The pressure from Annie Hughes drew the missed layup from Kinney, and Belmont knocked it out of bounds from Auburn into the Auburn bench, and that'll send us into a timeout. 4:40 left in the second period. Belmont last 4:44 left. What can Auburn do to slow Belmont down? We've talked a lot about not turning the basketball over, but defense, what can Auburn do to slow Belmont down? Tigers with the basketball. They work it to the corner. Ball tipped and taken away by the air by Kinney. Saving it from going out of bounds is Baird, and Baird all the way to the right corner of the Belmont basket and threw it into the Auburn bench, Auburn basketball.
To answer your question, Auburn, if they're not playing well man-to-man, and our zone is making us vulnerable for the three, then more trapping will force Belmont into doing things they're not used to doing. So maybe a half-court trap would throw them out of their rhythm, because they're in their rhythm right now.
Lena Rice running the point for Auburn. The transfer from Florida A&M. 3 from the corner for Auburn. Too strong. Running rebound for Wells. Destiny Wells playing good today for Belmont. Drives it. Nice dish inside to Luley. Back out for a Belmont 3. You need Thompson. Has the rebound in her hands. Knocked out of her hands and went back up to get it. Outlet to Rice, to Wells on the wing. Cuts left, inside to Jordan. Dump off Thompson, right hand, just missed. Auburn can't catch a break.
That was a nice pass by Jordan to Unique. Just missed the bunny.
3.5 minutes to play. Belmont by 13. Offensive rebound for Luley after a missed shot. And she finished over Unique Thompson, and Luley on the board with 2 points.
They're making really good interior passes, just like that one right there.
And their forwards are cutting to the basket, doing a great job. As Conley Chin did a good job of that earlier in this basketball game. Tigers go to Wells, left wing. Jordan left elbow, forced it inside to Thompson, knocked away by Cook. And another steal for Belmont.
15.
And Belmont has 11 steals on the day. 3 ball from the corner, rattles home. And Belmont, they're making this look easy. Nikki Baird with her second triple of the game, and it's an 18-point Belmont lead with 2:58 left in the second period. Belmont 40, Auburn 22, forces Auburn into a...
And they just got to get their head in the game, and that didn't have her head in the game, and somebody's got to step up.
Well, you got to give Belmont, I mean, look at what they've done the last 4 years under Bart Brooks. He's 82-22 as a head coach, and you see why with the way his team plays. Sanaya Wells dribbles to the right corner, back out to Rice, to Wells, right corner. Wells lost the basketball and almost dribbled it out of bounds, but she got lucky and drew the foul on Belmont. It'll be on the floor.
Belmont's really aggressive defensively, and they contest every passing lane. You try to throw over them, they get deflections. They're quick. They play good, solid defense. I mean, I've been real impressed.
Fouls on Hay, team third. Top of the key for Hughes. Right wing to Wells, and she knocks down a much-needed 3 for Auburn. Breaks a 7-0 run for Belmont. Cuts the lead down to 15, 40-25 with 2:25 left.
Just one possession at a time. Play defense. Make them force it, and then get the rebound when they miss it.
Destiny Wells drives, looking for Chin, has it knocked out of the air by Hughes. Up the floor, Scott Grayson, right-hand layup, and she was fouled by Nikki Baird, and Baird goes over to help her up. Nice sportsmanship.
Sure was.
Obviously, Scott Grayson back to the free throw line, and maybe that's not a bad formula for Auburn. She has 11 points, 5 of 5 from the free throw line today.
Yeah, you know, when you're down this far, you try to score points when the clock's not moving. And this is exactly what Auburn's going to do right here.
That's the first foul on Baird and the 14th foul by Belmont, and the free throw by Honesty Scott Grayson, her first miss of the day off the left side.
And if Auburn doesn't start playing better, I'm pretty sure Coach Flo is going to ban the Christmas sweaters.
Coach Flo is very superstitious. Second free throw missed. On the rebound is Destiny Wells of Belmont, and she was fouled by Auburn on the floor.
She missed both of those free throws. That's not the right formula to get back in the game. You got to make those when the clock's not running.
Fouls on Annie Hughes, her first, team third. Belmont by 15 with 2 minutes left, second quarter. Chin on the left wing. She's played well today, tied for a team high 11. Goes inside to Jones. Jones to Kinney. Inside to Chin. Hughes overran her, forced a missed shot underneath, and Hughes took it away from her on the rebound. Driving baseline left, other end is Scott Grayson. Goes up for the shot and has it ripped away. Tigers will keep the basketball baseline left. And Annie Hughes, underneath that was one of the best defensive plays Auburn has had today, and she's one that's not scared to go up against the big girls.
No, she's not. This needs to be a good offensive possession right here.
Lana Rice goes high post to Hughes, to Wells, inside to Hughes. Dump off to Unique Thompson. Up with a shot and a foul. I believe this will be on Tootie Jones.
Good ball movement that time by Auburn. Working it in and out, in and out.
So the foul correction is on Baird. That's her second, team fifth. Thompson to the charity stripe first time today. Free throw is missed, and Thompson's an 83% free throw shooter, leading the country, 6 double-doubles on the season.
It usually takes her a few free throws to get into a rhythm.
Thompson 6 points, 10 rebounds today. Second free throw good. Thompson can only needs 3 more rebounds to clip 1,000 in her career.
Auburn's down by 14, so their goal should be to try to get this to 10 or below before halftime.
40-26, Belmont on top, 1:25 left. Wells walks it up to the three-point line. Driving right side of the lane, around Elena Rice, high off the glass and in. And, boy, Destiny Wells, she can take anybody to the basket. Sanaya Wells, stop dribble at the free throw line. Pull-up jumper, good. Back to a 14-point game with 60 seconds remaining, first half. Kinney defended by Wells. Kinney right hand to left. Has a high screen by Chin. Chin controls on the left wing, defended by Thompson. Auburn in man-to-man defense. Driving, Tootie Jones, spin around jumper off the right side and miss. Rebound by Unique Thompson. 40 seconds remaining. Tigers trail 42-28. Right wing, Scott Grayson.
Run your offense. Run your offense.
Zone defense for Belmont. Unique Thompson takes the pass inside, goes up, and is fouled.
Auburn can take this down to 12 with 28 seconds left.
Thompson back to the charity stripe with 7 points, 1 for 2 from the line today with 11 rebounds. You know, Auburn, again, you got to make this game at least somewhat reachable in the second half. That's your goal here in this final few minutes, but you're not going to do that with missed free throws, and that's what Unique Thompson has on the first attempt.
If Auburn had made their free throws this half, we'd be tied.
Second free throw miss. Rebound battled for by Hughes and Tootie Jones. It's Jones that comes up with it in the right corner in Auburn's half court.
Nothing easy. Play defense. Don't give up any points here.
18 seconds remain, and Belmont will hold for the last shot. They're up 14. Destiny Wells, top of the key. Wells through the paint, back out, beautifully set up. Chin for a 3 at the buzzer. Connolly Chin, her second triple. She has a first half team high 14 points, and Belmont takes a 17-point lead into the break. Ball inside and taking the open shot outside.
Well, you're right. You're spot on. What Auburn has to do, though, to get back in the game is play better defense. They gave up 45 points that time. They're on a clip to get 90 points against Auburn. That's unheard of. 19
points off of turnovers for Belmont. Bruins control in the half court to start the half of play. Chin goes right wing to Kinney. Kinney inside to Luley. Back out to Chin with an aggressive dribble. Right corner to the wing. Give and go. Missed shot by Chin up from the right elbow. Rebound to Scott Grayson. Drives inside. Back out to Annie Hughes in the right corner. Pass tipped away by Kinney. First steal of the half for Kinney. Jones, cross court to Wells, step back, crossover. Will drive in, back out to the left wing. Kinney swung around, Jones, head fake for a 3, goes to Wells, top of the key. Swung around the Chin. Chin inside to Luley. Luley cutting to the basket underneath and just got stopped by the rim. Was Tootie Jones, had an open look. Outlet Lowry to Hughes. Right corner defended by Kinney. Zone defense, a 2-3 for Belmont. Right wing for Auburn. They go to Lowry at the top. Hughes to Thompson. Back out. Swung around. Right wing three. Rattles home. Honesty Scott Grayson with a triple.
Good ball movement that time by Auburn. One defensive possession at a time. Get another stop right here, go back and score. Get another stop, go back and score.
Scott Grayson with 14 on the day, leading Auburn in scoring. Tied for the game high with Chin of Belmont. Kinney, right wing, controls. 12 to shoot for the Bruins. Jones, left wing to Wells, left corner. Wells, 3 dribbles, goes to the corner in Chin. 3 to shoot. Wells, 1 dribble, a 3 over Annie. Too strong, but Auburn didn't box out Connolly Chin, and she has an easy putback for another 2. She has 15. Or excuse me, make that 16. 47-31. Scott Grayson dumps to Hughes, and Hughes buries the mid-range jumper. Hughes with 4. Nice stroke, 47-33 with 7:58 left in the third quarter. Jones, overhead pass to Kinney on the right wing. High post to Luley. Outlet to Chin, 2 dribbles, bounce pass inside, and Jayla Jordan took it away. Nobody home for Belmont. And Tootie Jones knocks Kyra Lowry to the floor at half court. Jones draws her second, team first foul for Belmont here in this period.
Jones and Wells look like twins out there. I mean, they're both quick as lightning. They both can shoot. They both can play defense, and they both dribble well with both hands.
Absolutely right. They do everything well. All things well that you need a guard to be able to do at this level. They do, and they play composed and they play confident. That's what I like to see.
Sure do.
Substitutions onto the floor for Belmont. Baird on. Tigers control. Work it inside to Jayla Jordan. Had the ball ripped away by Baird. Ball on the floor and a foul by Auburn.
Yes.
Foul on Annie Hughes. Yeah, I didn't see a jump ball call. So the foul will be on Annie Hughes. As Hughes knocked Baird and another Belmont player to the deck.
When Lowry has the ball, it doesn't look like she's dribbling with a purpose. When Wells and Jones has it, they're dribbling with a purpose. They're either going to shoot, they're going to drive to the basket, or they're going to pass.
Left elbow out to Baird, to Chin. Swung around Kinney left wing. Right wing is Baird. Baird driving. Shooters roll. Left side and in for Nikki Baird. 49-33. Belmont on top. Hughes lob pass taken out of the air by Chin. Auburn forced it. Looking for Unique Thompson. And that, my friends, is the 17th Auburn turnover of the basketball game.
I've got 18 on mine.
Or it just changed.
Yeah.
18th turnover.
Unbelievable.
Chin turned it over to Scott Grayson, to Annie Hughes, to Lowry, top of the key. Right corner for a 3. Yes, Annie Hughes from downtown.
Auburn's cut the lead down to 13. Got to have good defensive stops. You can't just do a tit for tat.
Tigers trap at half court. Belmont has Cook controlling. Goes over the top to Wells. Right corner, here's a 3. Too short from Baird. And a battle for the rebound underneath as Honesty Scott Grayson falls to the floor trying to take it from Chin. It'll be a jump ball called Auburn basketball.
I think.
Did they call a foul?
No, they called a foul over the back.
So they did call Conley for the foul.
Yeah.
And that's Conley's second. Second team foul for Belmont. 6:19 to play. Auburn trying to trim a 13-point Belmont lead.
Need a good possession right here.
Zone defense for Belmont. They set up in the 2-3. Tigers go right wing to the top of the key to Unique Thompson. Lowry falls to the deck in the paint. Is left wing to Wells. Coming from behind for the handoff is Lowry. Kicks it out. Right wing 3 for Jordan. Missed. Rebound knocked away. Unique Thompson to Scott Grayson. Shot was missed. Coming up with a rebound and another steal is Scott Grayson. A scramble for the basketball.
Auburn ball.
And it'll be a foul on the floor. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. They will call a push. It was Scott Grayson, Jordan, Thompson all battling for the basketball.
Unique is bending over as though her fingers are hurt or something.
Foul was on Maddie Cook. That's her second, team third for Belmont. So 49-36.
She's holding her wrist.
Auburn with 8 points this quarter to Belmont's 4. Trying to trim this lead. Lowry to Wells, left wing. Lowry top of the key. Looks right, goes left, back to Wells. Deep jumper, missed. Long rebound to Scott Grayson. Drives baseline, draws the foul. 14th foul. The blocking foul will be on Allison Louie.
Auburn really needs some scoring out of Jordan. I mean, they're not getting anything, any point-wise out of her.
Yeah, Jordan last game, 11 points against North Florida, averaging 10 points a game, but has a goose egg next to her today. And that's a couple players for Auburn that have been on the floor. It's not as consistent across the board scoring. And I think a lot of that has to do with Belmont's defense. Inbound to Jordan. Levy to Lowry, down low. Back out Jordan for a three. No. Rebound ripped out by Baird. Running the point is Jamelyn Kinney out of Van Buren, Arkansas. Kinney's played well today on the perimeter. Gets a high screen. Drives right side of the lane. Defended by Levy. Goes to the corner and Jones. Jones to the corner, finding help, and will dribble it back out as Hay. 7 to shoot for Belmont. Cutting to the basket, lost the basketball. Was Baird. Oh, she had her. She absolutely had her. Lost the basketball and knocked Honesty Scott Grayson to the floor after the steal, and that'll be a foul on Baird. That's the team 5th for Belmont, so Auburn shoots free throws for the final 4:59 of the third. Fifth all time. Auburn basketball, think about it.
Mayla Bolton, Loretta Freeman.
Tigers throw it away at half court. Lowry looking for Levy, out of bounds, and Belmont with their 19th turnover of the day.
Sharon Stewart.
All right, so it's Vicky Orr at number 4. Lori Monroe, 3rd. DeWanna Bonner, 2nd.
Wow.
Becky Jackson, 1st with 1,118.
Not only are they great players, everyone you named are just great young women. They're great people. Driving
is Jones and had it stolen away by Romy Levy. Levy, outlet to Wells in the paint. One bounce pass ripped up in the air and a scramble for it, knocked away by Louie, and it goes to Baird. 15th steal of the day for Belmont.
Just not valuing the basketball. Yep. You've got a chance there to cut it to 10, and you just didn't value it. Look at that.
To the basket, uncontested. Beautiful drive. Jamelyn Kinney. And she's so quick on the perimeter.
It really is. You just got to break down defensively and quit going for the steals.
Back to a 15-point lead. Scott Grayson drives inside, picks up the dribble, has to dump it out to Levy. Levy, one dribble. Going for the steal was Kinney and missed. His right wing, Scott Grayson, drives baseline. Looking inside, Jordan. Pass too strong, and she lost it to Kinney. Kinney, outlet, Tootie Jones, left-hand layup is good.
Just like that, they're back to 17-point lead.
And it's all off of turnovers.
Yep.
53-36. You need Thompson. Lena Rice waiting to check in. Driving, nice kick for Lowry to Scott Grayson. Mid-range is falls. Honesty Scott Grayson has been the continuous highlight for Auburn. Scott Grayson was 16. Trap at half court. Louie is defended by Levy and Scott Grayson. A foul on the play. It'll be a foul on Romy Levy. Team second, Levy's first. Kayla Jordan takes a seat. You need Thompson and Elena Rice come on for the Tigers.
And you got to watch Unique because she went out and they wrapped her wrist and her thumb. She's got to be careful not to re-injure it to the point where she's out for 2 or 3 weeks.
Got to remember, this is Auburn's 4th game in 8 days. Nice mid-range touch by Allison Louie from the left elbow. Louie with 4 points. 55-38. Sanaya Wells with a 15-foot jumper is missed.
I don't have a problem with that shot right there. It was a good open shot. Auburn had 2 people in rebounding position. just missed the shot and didn't get the rebound.
Well, that's Sanaya's shot, too. She drove it all the way down to the free throw line for Auburn. Pull-up jumper off the dribble. Just rebound went out of bounds for Belmont. Belmont breaks the Auburn press. Driving baseline right as Baird has the ball knocked away. And Baird knocked the ball out of bounds, trying to scramble forward to get it back. It's Auburn basketball. Annie Hughes checks in for Honesty Scott Grayson. Hughes has had her jumper to start to fall. She's 3 of 5 from the field with 7. Lena Rice, cross half court, into the high post, Coulibaly. Coulibaly rips the ball away from the defender, races to the arc and puts up the floater to fall. Coulibaly with 2. 15-point Belmont lead with 2:20 left, third quarter.
When Coulibaly's in the game, she absolutely plays with a sense of urgency, and that's what Auburn needs right now.
High post is Lully, back out to Wells. Wells, high screen, Lully will take a deep jumper, missed. And Unique Thompson with her 4th rebound. Rice, right wing dribble. Cutting to the top is Wells, takes it from Rice. Wells around the defense to the left wing. Picks up the dribble, nobody to help her.
She got fouled.
Yeah, that's a reach-in foul by Tootie Jones for Jones. That was an unnecessary foul there because the spacing on the floor is what was going to help her there.
Yeah, and she picked up her dribble. Shouldn't have picked up her dribble. And all Wells did was just
well, and with that foul,
gave her a lifeline.
With that foul, Auburn shoots free throws the rest of the way. 5 team fouls. And 3rd foul for Tootie Jones. So subbing in, Jamie Lynn Kinney will come on for Baird. And also back in Connolly Chin, who is the leading scorer today for Belmont. She has 16 points. First free throw in the air is good for Sanaya.
All right, so Auburn can cut it to 13 right here. And if they can just get a couple of good possessions before the 4th quarter and get it to 10, that would be good.
Second free throw good for Sanaya. 55-42, Belmont on top. Tigers trap at half court with Rice and Wells. Ball to Kinney. Working to the corner, driving is Hay. Hay's shot missed. Rebound taken down for a 3 in the corner is good. Tootie Jones answers for Belmont. Jones' second triple, 58-42. Jones with 10. She is the 3rd Belmont player in double figures. Unique Thompson, top of the key, goes to Wells. Jab step, drives in traffic, double team, blocked out of bounds. Auburn keeps the basketball as Chin tried to grab it underneath and lost it.
I think Unique got away with a little shove right there too, but official didn't call it.
No, Unique's had a frustrating day scoring. Only 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, and she's the nation's leader in double-doubles with 6. Inbound baseline right. Wells from Rice, Coulibaly to Rice, top of the key. Rice looks right, goes left to Hughes, back to Rice. Right wing, Wells, inside to Thompson. Over Chin and off the glass for 2. 58-44, cross court to the corner, another 3. Swish, Tootie Jones, can't leave her open. That's what Auburn did, 61-44. And Jones is another Belmont player that is fun to watch. A double team from Belmont forces Elena Rice to dribble it out of bounds underneath the Auburn basket. And it's actually knocked away by Jamie Lynn Kinney.
Jones has a little fan club here, and they're really cheering for her.
Absolutely. Only about an hour away. Here's Sanaya Wells. Another mid-range jumper from the free throw line missed. Elena Rice with the rebound. Put back miss. Coulibaly comes down with it. It's missed. Unique Thompson with a putback, and it goes in traffic. Thompson secures her 7th double-double of the season and the 49th of her career.
She's just adding on to the record, isn't she?
Thompson with 11 points, 15 rebounds. She'll go back to the free throw line. It's been a tough day for her there. 1 for 4 from the charity stripe, shooting 83% coming in today. And the free throw falls after a high bounce off the back iron. 17 seconds left, third quarter, 61-47 Belmont. High dribble for Wells. Rips it to the right corner for Hay. 8 to shoot is Kinney. Left wing, Wells. Wells to Hay. Baseline right, was wide open, driving to the basket for a layup. She was fouled with 0.5 seconds left on the shot.
It's all the way on the other end of the arena, so I couldn't really see it, but that didn't seem like a foul to me. Almost like as if the official was anticipating contact.
I thought it did. Again, from distance, we're sitting on the opposite end up on the concourse here. The foul's on Coulibaly. That's her first, third team foul for Auburn. The free throw's good for Whitney Hay. Hay only 1 for 2 out of the year out of Eastview, Kentucky. 29th ranked prospect coming in. Second free throw good.
So basically, Auburn is going to just pick up 1 point since halftime.
63-47 your score at the end of 3. Fourth quarter coming up next on the Auburn Sports Network.
Let's see if they can finish this game in a way that makes them feel a little bit better about themselves.
Lob pass from Lowry knocked away by Chin, and Belmont comes up with it for the 22nd turnover of the day for the Auburn Tigers. Left wing is Wells. Wells looking for Tootie Jones, can't find her, and will find Kinney on the right wing. Kinney defended by Hughes. Auburn in a man-to-man defense. Kinney drives, kick out, 3 ball, splash. Conley Chin, her third 3 of the game.
Wow. Good ball movement. Auburn had to collapse to help on the guard driving to the basket. She dished it to the corner for a wide open 3.
Largest lead of the day for Belmont at 19. Hughes' mid-range at the free throw line miss. Offensive rebound putback miss by Thompson, and Hughes got it back. Raced to a baseline right. Worked it to Scott Grayson. Left wing is Sanaya Wells. To the top to Lowry. Scott Grayson lobs it inside to Unique Thompson, and she lost it on the bobble, defended by Wells and Kinney. Wells driving to the basket, right hand beat Unique, but missed the shot. Offensive rebound missed, and the offensive putback missed by Lully, the defensive rebound by Thompson. Auburn basketball in the half court, trailing 66-47. Scott Grayson, another lob pass to Thompson. Shot is good and fouled on the play by Lully.
That's what I felt like Auburn could have been doing the whole game, is just feeding Unique, because I don't see anybody on Belmont's team that could stop her.
Well, you can see on Unique's face, she is not happy in this one. And it's been a tough day for her inside, and made it through contact against Allison Lully. Lully's third foul of the game, her second foul of the game, and the charity stripe continues to be a tough day for Auburn. Auburn shooting free throws, only 10 of 17. Destiny Wells swings it left wing to Kinney. Kinney will walk it back out top of the key. That's the thing with Belmont. They have 2 point guards on the floor in Kinney and Wells. High post, back out, straight away 3, Kinney, missed. Belmont with a rebound underneath is Chin, who came up with it. New shot clock. Destiny Wells, low post to Lully, and Lully with a turnaround jumper and in.
Yeah, that's a mismatch.
She matched up on Grayson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grayson going up against Lully, who's 6'1". Grayson is 5'9". And a collision at half court by Scott Grayson and Tootie Jones. The foul will be on Jones.
It was a good effort by Jones.
Second team foul for Belmont. And the 14th foul for Jones. So she'll take his seat. Belmont leading Auburn with their largest lead of the game, 19-68-49 on top of Auburn. Lowry dribbles right wing off the inbound all the way to the left wing to Wells. Dribbles to the top, looking for Hughes. Has it knocked away by Kinney. Hughes got it back. Throws to Scott Grayson. Dump off underneath to Unique Thompson, and a triple team and a finish. Thompson ties a team high 16 points. Want to see Scott Grayson. Dribbling right then left is Wells. Going to the back to Cook. And they swing it around to Kinney right wing. Wells at the top for Belmont. Kenny cutting to the basket was, I think, Chin. Yeah, it was Chin, and just lost it out of bounds, threw it behind her.
That time, Britt, Auburn jumped back into their zone, wanting them now to throw up the three because they were breaking Auburn's defense down by driving to the basket. This way they can stop the penetration and hope they just miss the outside shot.
Well, that's the thing. They haven't really done much of either today. They're 10 of 18 from three. Auburn lost it. It went to Wells. Scott Grayson underneath has a charging call fouled as Allison Luley was knocked to the deck. It was knocked to the deck on the right block underneath the Auburn basket. And Scott Grayson tried to stop and just couldn't. For Scott Grayson, that's her first, team first for Auburn. Or excuse me, that's Scott Grayson's fourth, correction.
She's an aggressive player, and she's going to pick fouls up, throughout any ball game.
Left wing, cross court to Wells, 7 to shoot for Belmont. Into the high post, wide opens Luley, goes back to Wells, 2 to shoot with a deep 2, missed. And Unique Thompson with her 18th rebound of the game.
Another turnover.
Elena Rice looking right either for Wells or Scott Grayson. Kenny knocked it out of the air. Kenny's pass is tipped out of bounds by Elena Rice as they were looking for Maddie Cook on the right wing for Belmont. Belmont keeps it in their half court with 26 on the shot clock. 6:23 on the game clock. Robinson Wagoo and Kia Patton check in for Auburn. Auburn will have about a week and a half off between today's game and their trip to Baton Rouge. Romy Levy checks in for Auburn. A lot of time to reflect and rest and get ready to go for conference play. High post is Luley, has it knocked away, but it goes back to the wing, and Wells controls. Back to Luley, right wing. Looks right, goes left to Wells. Going right to the corner to Chin. Chin has it knocked away underneath to Scott Grayson for the steal. Scott Grayson, dump off, nice pass to Unique Thompson. Thompson with a lay-in.
That was very well done. No matter how bad Auburn's played, that was excellent execution on the fast break.
68-53. Auburn trails. Thompson with an 18-18 day. 18 points, 18 rebounds. Traveling is Maddie Cook on the left wing for Belmont. It'll be a media timeout with 5:41 left. Excuse me, it's a timeout by. Will be a media timeout with 5:41 left in the. LSU 5:40 left to go. Inbound to Robinson Wagoo. Auburn trails Belmont 68-53. Robinson Wagoo in, Kia Patton, Romy Levy, Scott Grayson, and Unique Thompson. Unique Thompson has done the bulk of the scoring for the Tigers in this quarter. High post to Levy. Oh, no look pass to Scott Grayson to the corner. Wide open shot, but the rebound deflected out of bounds by Conley Chin. Auburn keeps it underneath their own basket.
Whether Auburn can come back or not, Britt, it's just important, and I'm sure Coach Flo told him during the timeout, finish strong. Finish strong.
You're exactly right, because Auburn, they need something positive to go into the break with. And Scott Grayson drives baseline left. Pass tipped up by Allison Luley off the off the back of the basket out of bounds. So Auburn will keep it with 14 seconds left. It'll be a throw-in baseline left. Tigers working on the basket to the left side of your radio dial. Scott Grayson with a jab and a floater. It falls. Nice job, Scott Grayson.
That was a pretty shot.
She's done that a time or two, I think. 68-55. Lead trimmed down to 13.
Their coach has told them run about 20 seconds off the clock before you attempt to score.
They're just going to swing it on the wings. Work at the chin, back out for a deep three, and Baird, she connects. Well, that's the thing. Well, Belmont, they can lull Auburn to sleep with their passing. They are a good passing team, a lot of motion in their offense. They don't make bad decisions with the basketball.
They certainly haven't all game. Trying to force it in.
Levy at the paint, or at the top of the paint, tries to force it to Unique Thompson, knocked away. And the Auburn Tigers turn it over for the 25th time today. Here's Wells, left side of the lane, goes up and is fouled by Levy. For Levy, I believe that's her second.
For all the people in my office, believe it or not. I did the ironing. I did
sure
everything.
They love that.
It was awesome. It was personal. I put their names on it in glitter, everything.
Now, was your wife surprised that was the first time you've used an iron in your marriage? First free throw up and good by Destiny Wells, who's played fabulous today for Belmont.
You know, she was. I mean, she was impressed with my skill with an iron because she just had never seen me use one before.
Destiny Wells, 14 points, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe, and make it 4 for 5. Belmont leads 73-55, 1 point shy of their largest lead, 19. Levy in the backcourt goes right to Lowry, left back to Levy. To the top to Patton, dribbles from the top of the key, left wing, goes to Levy, to Patton, left wing. Inside to Unique Thompson, who has 18. Kicks it out, catch and shoot for Elena Rice. Missed off the right side, rebound to Levy. Rice drives, swings it to Patton. Left corner three, it's missed. And the rebound to Nikki Baird, and a foul defensively by Auburn. It'll be on Elena Rice coming in for the reach in from behind. That's Rice's first, team third. Be a throw in at half court for Belmont.
She was hustling. Auburn just missed the shot. Unique made a good pass out.
Kenny will trigger, be in the backcourt, and we'll find Destiny Wells at the point. Wells racing up to Kenny. Kenny had a chance at a deep three there, decides to swing to the corner to eat clock. Kenny controlling back at the top from Luley. Gets a high screen Chin. Kenny to the basket and in with a right hand from the left-hand side of the lane.
You can just see that's her favorite move, is to fake to the right and then go to the left all the way in for a layup. She's done it several times this game.
Kenny with 6 points, but where her impact has come is the 5 assists on the day. 3 ball from Levy missed. Offensive rebound. Unique Thompson puts it on the floor, goes up with it, missed. Wells with the board for Belmont. Belmont with their largest lead at 20, 75-55. Wells driving, back out, Chin. Catch and shoot, straight away three, and a rare miss for her. Unique Thompson racing for her 20th rebound of the day. Thompson just a few shy of a career-high 23 at Houston. Levy, bounce pass to the corner, and Patton inside to Thompson. Back out, Levy, step back three, missed. Rebound, Rice tips it. Thought Unique Thompson had it, but it went to the hands of Kenny. Destiny Wells up the floor for Belmont.
You can see out of the timeout, Auburn's strategy just shoot threes.
Wells with a shot that was missed, and Rice runs it back the other way after the rebound. Rice, right-hand layup, missed. Thompson with a rebound, put back, easy money from the right side for Unique Thompson. 21 rebounds and 20 points, her second 2020 game of the season. Thompson coming off a career high 23 rebounds at Houston.
Auburn could really have used some help under the basket, scoring-wise, and Jordan has just had a silent game this game.
Straightaway three, missed by Chin. And Kyra Lowry has the rebound taken from her by Luley, and another possession for Belmont. They lead 75-57 with 1:30 left. Kenny dribbling at the top, just wasting time. Right side layup miss by Kenny. Rebound tipped to and got back by Conley Chin, and she puts the turnaround jumper in. 1:09 left to play, and a timeout on the floor for Auburn.
Coach is going to get some other players in the game.
Tigers want to talk this over.
Collected and so forth. And that's where most of the turnovers came from. It wasn't from double teams. It was just they were denying the next pass, and Auburn was having a heck of a time trying to make the pass.
It was a combination, because Auburn were getting some traps, and the ball would be taken right away from them in the first half. Here's a three from Scott Grayson, and you're right. Belmont did a great job of jumping passes. Another offensive rebound. You need Thompson. Hughes dumps it to Scott Grayson. Reverse layup miss. Thompson with another rebound underneath. Her putback miss. And you need Thompson has 23 rebounds, tying a career high.
She's holding her thumb, too. Yeah, she needs to come out.
I was surprised to see her back on the floor.
Me too.
Well, 43.9 seconds left. Ball deflected out of bounds. Auburn keeps it. Jayla Jordan comes in. Inbound to Scott Grayson. Dump pass to Jordan. Tipped away. And for Auburn, that is the 27th turnover of the basketball game. 34 seconds left. 25 on the shot clock. Post move underneath by Browning. Her shot was blocked. Battle for Jordan and a stuff underneath. Looked like a clean block, but instead it'll be a foul. Blair Schoenwald came in from the backside, put up the shot. And Jordan got a piece of it, but flipped her on the arm as well. And Madison Barkley checks into the game for Tootie Jones.
Well, there's no doubt, Britt, that Belmont is a good team. They're not 21 points better than Auburn, but they're a good team. This was a combination of one team playing extremely well and another team just sleepwalking. I mean, 27 turnovers is just so unlike Auburn. I mean, yeah, we might average about 14 a game maybe, but not 27.
Blair Schoenwald knocks down the first free throw and misses the second. 78-57, 21-point lead. Auburn basketball, 17 seconds left. Tigers swing it around, work it to Coulibaly inside, puts up a shot in the lane, and it's missed. And that'll do it for this basketball game. Belmont with a rebound, and they'll walk this one to a victory. 78-57, the final score in Auburn Arena. Dreadful day of basketball for the Tigers as Belmont, they set the tone, outscoring the